Make sure you check out my recipe book, Real Food, Real Simple, Your Plant-Based Lifestyle Guide for Life's Daily Quest for the Best. So if you're looking to lose weight or if you're, looking to clear your skin, this is an absolutely awesome beginner's introductory guide to living a plant-based lifestyle. Check it out following the first link in the description box below. How's it going, guys? Topic for today's video. Worst advice I've ever gotten. Worst advice I've ever gotten. So this advice came from someone who's very close to me in my life. I no longer talk to this person anymore. But the advice was, Derek, why are you reading all these books? Why do you do that? Why don't you just be yourself? Why don't you just live your life as it is? Worst advice ever. Now, the reason why I think that is the worst advice ever, I don't believe that we came here on this beautiful earth, this beautiful planet, and have this amazing, beautiful mind that we have, just to passively accept how our lives are as they are. I don't believe that we're here to just accept it. If you for example, say you absolutely hate your life right now. You hate your life, and you have very destructive thought loops, very destructive thoughts in general. Should you just accept that for as they are and just be like, well, I'm going to have negative thoughts for the rest of my life, and consequently, because of that, I'm going to have a really shitty life? I should just totally accept that. I would say that you're kind of doing a disservice not only to yourself, but to the world as well. So for example, reading a book on loving your life as it is right now could be absolutely tremendous in your life. Is that just being yourself, loving yourself? For most people, being yourself is not loving yourself at all. It's totally different things. But you have to learn how to love yourself. And how do you learn how to do something? Typically, we just read books on it. We read books, we watch videos, we go to seminars, we hire a coach, and we learn, we grow. But just by being yourself, you just passively accept it and just be like, this is how my life is. I'm not going to do anything to change it. I'm just going to just let it go. Now, for me, personal growth is such an important part of my life. Such an important part of my life. So when this person was telling me this, there's a big disconnect there. Big disconnect, because that's basically going against how I've lived my life for such a long time. Just be yourself. Just passively accept how things are happening in your life. Terrible advice. And the thing is, that person that told me that advice will never pick up a book like this. Will never pick up a book like, I'm throwing shit around. Feeling is a secret. Will never pick up a book like The Power. Why? Because that person does not take responsibility for how they feel in their life. They do not take responsibility for their life. And guess what happens? When you don't take responsibility in your life, you are constantly a victim. Always a victim. Everything is happening to you. But when you actually start to take control of your life, learn how the universe works, learn how your mind works, you start to understand that you're the creator of your world. So I honestly think one of the most beautiful things in the world is learning how the universe works, learning how our mind works. And consequently, seeing how when we learn about those things and constantly repeat those ideas in our mind and learn from them, and we can actually see how it affects our lives. That's one thing that I've noticed so far, 52 days of doing my self-love practice, is that I've noticed differences in my life by being consistent with doing some new habits, reading new material, that I've noticed that things have changed in my life. The results are starting to change in my life. I'm feeling better in my life. But if I didn't read books, if I didn't consciously grow, then nothing would change in my life. If I just was being myself, I would just be the same old guy who just fucking was hating his life, right? Wasn't feeling good. Worst advice ever. If someone tells you to be yourself, you don't have to hate them or anything like that. Just ignore them. Just be like, that's all right. That's cool. They can do whatever they want. If they want to be themselves, that's fine. But for you watching this video, you don't want to just be yourself. You want to be the best version of yourself. You want to be your best self. And how you do that, in my estimation, in my opinion, reading the same books over and over and over again, focusing on a morning practice that really sets you up for an awesome day, and being consciously aware of your thoughts throughout the day and reaching for better thoughts and better feelings throughout the day. And you can't do that just by being yourself. It does take some effort, and it does take some effort and some awareness. Awesome. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the box below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Peace out.